I'm going to show you how to pipe these really cute mini swirl roses straight onto your cupcake. They're so quick and easy to pipe, but they look really effective and really pretty. When you pipe buttercream flowers, it's a really good idea to crumb coat your cupcake. You seal in the cupcake so you keep the sponge moist. If you don't like your flour, you can just flick it off and start again, and you haven't got loads of cake crumbs in your buttercream. And it also camouflages the cake, so if you've got any gaps between your leaves, you won't see the cake. To pipe the swirl roses, I'm using a Wilton 2D piping tip. It's a closed star tip, and you want to make sure that you cut the piping bag so that all the prongs of the star are clear and there's nothing obstructing it as you pipe. To make the leaves, I'm using a Wilton 352 piping tip. It's known as the bird's beak because you have to hold it at that angle to get your leaf shape. So wherever you point the tip, when you squeeze the buttercream, it's going to ooze out the sides of that V, giving you a leaf shape. Make sure your buttercream is nice and soft so you can pipe with it. Push it all down to the bottom of the bag. I like to wrap it around my thumb because I can make the bag a bit tighter. And you only need a palm full of buttercream here, so don't put too much in your piping bag. So when it's nice and tight and you've got a good grip on the bag, take up your cupcake. We're going to make the roses. It doesn't matter if you turn it clockwise or anti-clockwise. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. I like to go anti-clockwise because I like to finish at the bottom. Come in the edge of the cupcake a little bit, touch down, squeeze an amount out, and then turn that piping tip as you're squeezing. Stop and come off. Now turn the cake and we'll do another one. So touch down, squeeze, go round, stop and come off. Touch, squeeze and move round and come off. And there's your swirl roses on your cupcake. Now we're filling the gaps with leaves. So not too much buttercream in your piping bag. Make sure your bag is nice and tight and that you know where that point is so you get the right leaf shape. So you can come up with your leaves or out with your leaves, whichever angle you want to put them at. I'm going to cover this bit up here. So I'm going to touch down on the cupcake, squeeze and lift, stop and come off. And you make this really cute little leaf. Now we're going to fill in all the gaps here, so I'm just going to touch down, squeeze and pull out, stop and come off. Turn the cake, touch, squeeze, lift, come off. Touch, squeeze, lift, come off. It doesn't matter how many leaves you put in, you just want to cover that gap. And maybe one in the middle, and there you go. That's how you pipe really quick and easy mini swirl roses right onto your cupcake. I've used American Buttercream to pipe these flowers with. You'll find the recipe on my channel. I will link it in the description below, along with my cupcake recipe, some other tutorials. And if you want to learn how to pipe all sorts of buttercream flowers, you can visit my website www.nicolajanecupcakebouquets.co.uk and you'll find lots of tutorials on there.